Julian was trying to comfort me. That's what you saw when you came in, nothing more.
I don't buy it. I don't buy that flimsy explanation for 1 minute.
Well, it's true.
You have my word.
Your word is worthless. I know what I saw when I came in here. I saw my wife in your arms, and you two are trying to tell me it's all because of a fender bender? You gotta be out of your minds. Something else is going on between you two, and I want to know what it is, and I want to know now.
I'm so sorry, Eve. I know how much you wanted your wish that our son was still alive to be true, so did I. But I fear that our son is as dead to us as our past is.
Julian, our past. No one can ever find out about it. If TC ever knew that I'd had an affair and had your baby, there's no telling what he would do.
Well, TC won't find out about our past, just as he won't find out about the accident tonight, or that we're here together now. I've taken care of everything.
I hope so, because you know his terrible temper.
We've met. He'd no doubt kill both of us if he found out about any of what's happened. TC, be reasonable.
I want the truth, Crane. Why were you holding my wife? What the hell is really going on in here?
I assure you, your suspicions vis-a-vis my comforting Eve are totally unwarranted.
You know what? I will visa you until the middle of next week if you don't tell me the truth. Now, what the hell is really going on in here?
It's over for you, Eve. TC is going to beat the truth out of Julian, and when he does, your lie of a life will be over.
Honey, come on now. That's enough.
I want to know why he was holding you, Eve.
I told you, honey. I got into an accident on my way to see Whitney with Julian, and I was upset, and I was confused, and I barely even know what was going on.
So Julian felt that you were vulnerable, and he tried to take advantage of you?
Oh, TC, no, Julian wasn't trying to take advantage of me.
Well, Eve, if you barely knew what was going on, then how did you know what Julian was trying to do?
Why are you spoiling for a fight?
Honey, why are you defending Julian? Are you trying to hide something from me? Is that it?
Eve has done nothing wrong.
All right, Julian, then the question is to you. Did Liz and I walk in on something?
Well, if you must know, and I take it from the veins bulging in your neck that you must, the truth is you're right. There was more to why Eve was in my arms than you were told. And I want you to know the truth. Perhaps then we can all move on.
What the hell are you getting at?
Well, it's really quite simple. I think that lies cause more trouble than they're worth. To live with the lie is a horrible thing. It's a miserable, unrelenting existence of tension and anxiety.
I don't know about you, but it sounds to me as if Julian is about to tell TC all about your sordid past.
When in fact it can set you free.
What kind of bull is that? You better fess up with the truth or I'm gonna kick your butt to Boston.
You want to know the truth, do you? So be it. I'll tell you the real reason that you found Eve in my arms. You see, the truth can change a person's life. It can free them from the bondage of lies.
Just get to the point. Why were you holding my wife?
I was being nice to Eve in hopes of avoiding a hefty lawsuit.
Julian's trying to protect me.
Damn, I really thought it was over for Eve.
The accident was clearly my fault, and I was afraid, Eve being a doctor, she could convincingly fake a serious injury that would cost my family millions to settle. I acted merely to fool Eve into thinking I cared about her well-being so she wouldn't sue me.
You are such a lying scum. My wife would never do anything like that. She would never fake an injury to defraud your family.
I couldn't take the chance.
Oh, because you Cranes never do. Alistair did everything in his power to make sure that you got off on that car accident. The one that tore up my knee. The one that ended my tennis career.
You can't prove anything.
Oh, yes, I can prove it. Because I saw the car receipt from the body shop where Alistair had the car fixed.
That's impossible.
My father's ghost led me to your safe in your library the night that you were shot at the cannery.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Yes, you do, you lying dog.
All right, if you have proof that I'm to blame for ruining your life, where is it? Why haven't you hired an attorney to sue me for everything I have?
Well, I don't know where it is. It was lost. So many things happened that night.
Yes, well, that's very convenient.
If I find that receipt, or if I find out that you were responsible, and that you were behind the wheel of the car that caused the accident, I'm not going to sue you. I'm going to kill you. Sweetheart, I am so sorry that I was suspicious of you earlier. It's just, I was just so upset when I came here and saw Julian holding you.
It's okay, honey. I understand.
My wife is a wonderful woman. She comes from a wonderful family. She would never do anything so sleazy to try to sue you for money.
You sleazy? Perish the thought.
We leave sleazy things up to the Cranes. See, they will falsely make up a car accident so they can make money. Because they lie, they steal, and they cheat. My wife would never do anything like that. My wife is perfect. Perfect in every way.
You're right, T.C. Eve is perfect in every way.
You are despicable. You're clueless on how decent people behave. Sweetheart, I am so sorry that he put you through all of this. He made you feel like he was concerned about you. That's just a crane being a crane. Sweetheart, you shouldn't feel ashamed that he made you look like a fool. I mean, that's what cranes do. They make people feel that way. They dupe them. You know how to make you pay for making my wife look like a fool.
Honey, I think that we should go now and go and see Whitney and see if we can undo some of the damage that's been done to our family.
You're right, sweetheart. My daughter is far more important than standing there with this piece of dirt.
By all means, go.
You know what? I will leave when I get ready to leave. And you stay away from my wife and my daughters. And don't you think saving Whitney's life in the elevator is going to change anything. Because it won't. Let's go.
Let's see if their car is ready.
You know damn well it's ready. And you're not going anywhere, dear, not until we have a little chat.
I don't want to chat with you, Julian. I want to leave. Now let go of me.
Not until you agree to stop trying to ruin Eve's life.
Eve ruined my life. So there's nothing you can do and nothing you can say that's going to stop me from ruining hers.
Now listen to me. You can't blame Eve for failing you. I'm to blame. I warped her priorities. I introduced her to that life, to the boozing and the drugs.
Yes, but she didn't have to dive in head first. Yes, she did. Leaving me to drown in a sea of sickness with my father because of it.
Eve does so much good for this town and the people in it. And her daughters are fine young women who worship her. Don't you dare shatter their lives or diminish the good that Eve does by exposing her past. Eve is genuinely sorry that she hurt you and your mother all those years ago, but she's made up for it since. I mean, Eve is... she's the finest, most caring person I've ever known.
Oh, my God. I didn't think it was possible.
You didn't think what was possible?
You love her, Julian. You love Eve. You really love her.